great to be here. I can't believe it. Excellencies, colleagues, friends, mission accomplished. During the past 2 days at the BETD, I know we've just had intense discussions with decision makers and practitioners. We've had 2 days of open conversations that I hope, and I know I heard many new ideas and opportunities for more and better collaboration for a just energy transition moving forward. And I think in turbulent times like these, I'm just so pleased and want to say thank you for all of those who came from afar and from here in Germany to come together, because I think the Berlin Energy Transition Dialogue, well, it provides an indispensable boost for the green transformation, intense, concrete, results-oriented, and transformative. Therefore, I want to also, as Stefan Wenzel did, just thank the entire BETT team, the partners, the sponsors for making it happen. It was worth the effort, and all of the effort. We know one starts planning these meetings tomorrow, basically. And thank you all also virtually. I want to welcome everyone who's been here the whole virtual, at different points on virtual as well. We all know what a critical point in time that we are in, and that our overall mission is far from finished. And this decade will decide whether we'll manage to prevent worse climate chaos and keep that 1.5 degree pathway within reach or not. This is a task of historic proportions, but also of opportunity. And as Minister Baerbock said, global transformation towards renewables and energy efficiency is in full swing, and it is irreversible, and is our economic interest to stay the course. How to do this is the key. And here I just want to make one point. I think the long, loud legal policies are essential, but we must also always think social justice and social implications together with energy and climate objectives. It is critical to put people at the center, whether it be through inclusive policies or by making people part of the conversation or by focusing on building the skilled labor and jobs needed to build a new clean economy, or by ensuring that the partnerships between countries like Germany and developing countries forge new paradigms, are on eye level, create local value creation, strong supply chains. These are the partnerships and the networks that will be resilient to attempts to disrupt this transformation, which we must not let happen. We know change is not usually easy. It is rarely painless, and it can be lonely. And as Minister Habeck said yesterday, it also requires a readiness to find solutions during times of conflict. And so where should we focus? I wanted to leave you with 3 words. The first is collaboration. Make the time. We all need to make the time to work together to solve the hurdles, to build the partnerships, to build the networks on the ground, then to duplicate them, to accelerate learning, a network of networks. So first, collaboration. Second, communication. We're not winning on communication. We need to tell the stories of the energy transition broadly and in a non-technical manner. There's far too little coverage of the people who are actually doing this on the ground in their daily lives to make this just energy transition a reality. Whether they work for a renewable energy company, whether they're a farmer leasing their land, whether they're a banker financing it, wherever that might be. There are thousands of these stories around the world which are inspiring and bring not only the facts, but the experiences and the heart into the room. So my one specific request this year is to help us build a treasure chest of stories. Tell those stories, find the people who can tell those stories with whom you work, get it in social media, get it in your local papers, etc. And the last C, courage. Courage. I mean, if you know of being here that there are thousands of people involved in the just energy transition around the world, but you also know all the hurdles that you face. The financing, the political, the planning, the fake news that sometimes feels overwhelming. And I know that is the case, but I think with courage and fortitude, we can overcome anything. And we've heard amazing stories here the last days, even just last night, the startup Nigeria Cool Box that collected an award for developing solar-powered fridges. That's just one of thousands of examples. So I will take these stories with me. to give me the courage that is needed to keep up and accelerate the change. But we've got to move forward together. And one of the people who is charting that way forward, and I'm so thrilled as a last, one final person to speak, whose leadership, well, it has already been critical on the international level. I speak from personal experience, and now he is at the center of the EU's Commission. Let's give a warm welcome to my friend and colleague Dan Jorgensen, who is the EU Commissioner for Energy and Housing, for his closing keynote. Commissioner, thank you so much for joining us here, and we very much look forward to hearing your thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you.